I think that it's now becoming blindly obvious to everyone living in the Cape that there is no future for South Africa. You don't even hear the word Rainbow Nation anymore. Now all you hear is expropriation without compensation and various types of racist and centrist destructive economic policies and political policies pushed by the ANC and the EFF.
Well, it's a warm welcome to Jack Miller, who is the head of the Cape Independence Party. It did take a while, though, for you to get any momentum going. Why do you think that was?
I think different people have got different capacities for how much they are willing to put up with. And I think that the Cape has largely been insulated to a lot of the destruction that we've seen in other parts of South Africa. You know, we saw that this was coming. I mean, all we need to do is rewind a few weeks and look at what happened in KZN. I think the people in the Cape just don't want that. We don't want our malls to be burnt down. We don't want people being shot lawlessly in anarchistic streets. So I think all of these things are fusing together to create the perfect storm. The system itself needs to change. And I believe we'll see not just the Cape go independent, but many other territories in South Africa. And we believe it's just a matter of time before independence becomes a reality. We will do everything within our fiber and power to push for a referendum on Cape independence. Now, one of the issues that we have in South Africa is that the ANC has a vast majority when it comes to governing nationally. But what a lot of people outside of the Western Cape don't realize is we have that exact same problem right here in the Western Cape. The DA is an unaccountable force. They've been an unaccountable force for over a decade. So if you combine the Cape Independence Party with the DA, with the Freedom Front, with the ACDP, with all of these parties that are more sort of democratically aligned and Western democratic principally aligned, we get approximately 60 to 65% of the vote here in the Western Cape. And the DA gets the lion's share of that. But the problem is with them over 50%, they can do whatever they want. The key to having a referendum on Cape independence is to get the DA underneath 50%. If the DA is sitting at 49, 48, 47%, and the Cape Independence Party is sitting at 3, 4, 5%, we can then go to the DA and say, listen, we will give you the mayorship. We will give you the premiership. We will give you the majority, but on certain conditions. We want to use your constitutional powers, which guarantee a premier of a province to push through a referendum in that province. And we would like to see you push forward a referendum to decentralize A, B, C, D. That would be the first step. If we faced any resistance to that in negotiations with the ANC or the DA on that, we would then push for the final step and create a political gridlock in which we would not allow the DA to govern in the Western Cape unless they granted the people of the Western Cape a referendum on Cape independence. And that is how a party like ourselves, with as little as 5% of the vote, could force the biggest dog in the yard, the DA, to behave like a party that respects and looks after the interests of its voters better by giving us a referendum on independence.